scheduled. For when? What? I never scheduled anything. Okay, but I think we should be online now. There we see live. Okay, this time hopefully the Wi-Fi will be better. Okay, this time hopefully. Okay, that's not that big of a delay either. Neat. All right. I think we are good then. I hope. All right. So we are back. We shall now be able to go live. Just open up Discord on the one side. We can close Discord here. I think I'll open up here when we need it. And we can close you here as well. And for right now, we can close you too. Cool. Okay, I think we are good to go. Hey, welcome to the stream. How are you? And our code is already running. That is perfect. Meaning we can just get started with things this time. Alright, so a little bit of feedback from the previous couple of live streams. So we basically got nowhere for like 2 or 3 live streams straight. So I don't know what happened in those live streams, but this time I have fixed a bunch of the bugs. Truly a ton of them. What's this? Oh, that's probably for Docker. Okay, never mind. So I fixed a ton of the bugs. So now most, not all of it, but most of this should work. So if we go home and we add a new thing, a new project, let's call this YouTube. And can this wire get out of the way? Because I really can't concentrate with it. There we go. And here we say YouTube videos and stuff. And let's add a status. Let's make it notes. Notes. There we go. We add that status. We make notes maybe before to do. Yeah, I think that's good. We create the project. Nothing should go wrong in theory. Good. So now we have our notes, we have our to-dos, in progress and completed. We can add a new state if we want. So let's say bugs, add the status, and boom, there we go. So now we have a bugs status as well. And let's see here. So that's that. If we go here, we can add a new card. We can add another card here with this for description, which takes a while, but that's fine. There's a thing here I'm gonna catch. Okay, now then if we move that over, it should move over without throwing any errors. Or why is it not? What if I do this? Oh no, it just worked. Why isn't it working now? What is happening? Okay, found a new bug, but that only makes it better because that means we have something to work on. Why doesn't it want to work though? But now it works. What? Are you guys seeing this? Like it didn't work and now it does. What? Let's try now. No, but it doesn't work that way. So it only works between these two. Can I move you here? I can move you there. Can I move you this side? Does it need like a card before I can actually move it here? Is that what we're getting at? No, it doesn't seem like it. But that doesn't make any sense. Why doesn't it work with these? What's happening that it doesn't want to go to these ones? They're all the same, aren't they? But it goes to completed. Why isn't it going to in progress? That doesn't make sense. Wait, but this one went to in progress. How did this one go to in progress? What? I don't understand. Why does it sometimes work and only with some of them? Now it doesn't want to go back to do. Maybe I should hover it over slowly and then release it. Okay, what's happening in the network? What's going on that it's... Okay, let's just give it a refresh just so I can see what's going on because I have no idea why it's doing that. Okay, we're getting a couple of things here, but that's fine. Okay, I move you to do. It worked, and we got a 304. What does 304 mean? Not modified. Okay, cool, that's fine. I don't think that's an issue. We get a lot of requests. I don't know why that's a thing. We move you there. What is happening? 304. What? Okay, I move you to do right here. It worked. I move you to in progress. This is where we ended. Nothing's happening. It's not making the request. Yeah, as you can see, no requests are being generated. So it's not even making the request when I drop it here. What if I did this? Okay, so I moved that one over. And now I do this. It's still at 51 requests. Why? Why is this happening? I don't understand. I go here. The request doesn't increase. I go here. It doesn't increase. I go here. It doesn't increase. What is happening? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So these three work, but these two do not. Hey, welcome to the stream, you guys. It's nice to see you all here. The stream is finally getting going. That's good. I don't know why it is doing this. Like, why does this specific card here, why doesn't it want to go here, but the other cards can? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, at all. Maybe it's... I just don't understand. Let's collapse all of this. Then source, pages, project ID, and it should be here. Cool. Now on Dragon, let's console log what's happening here. Console.log e. So I just want to understand, why isn't it listening to me? Yeah, bug tracker string. I'm thinking of it's incompleted now. How did it get here? What? Oh wait, no, never mind. I was thinking of in progress. Anyhow, yeah, bug tracker stream. I'm thinking of later maybe doing a little bit of game dev, because there's still a game I need to complete for a tutorial. So we might move a little bit into the Lua space and code a little Lua instead of JavaScript. A wizard. So currently what is going on is here we can move these cards like almost anywhere on this board, and it works perfectly fine. This card, however, can go anywhere on this board except for in progress. I can't understand why that is the case. And it is giving me like a thing here. Let's see. So it's destination. Yeah, it's giving it a destination. Okay, let's maybe do a console log. We'll start 1, 2, 3, and we'll see where it bugs out. 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so a normal one should, in theory, trigger all 7 console logs. Where am I from? I am from South Africa. Okay, let's see. We get 1 and 2. And if we move this one, we get all 7. Okay, so we're getting an error here. If the destination index is the same as the source index return. What? Are they saying in progress and complete? Wait, let me move this to do. Okay, I moved it to do. That is bonkers. Why is in progress and completed considered the same? That means if I try and move it to completed, it wouldn't work. What? That doesn't make any sense. I can't understand. Why would it do that? Let's see here. There's a droppable. And the droppable ID is the project status ID, which makes sense. So these will always be different. Let's maybe go, just to confirm, they are always different. Boom. Okay, that should work. And it is going to complain. Of course, it will complain. Why would it not? Happy? Alright, let's see what's happening now. Yes, I come from Earth. Okay, so here we go. Notes would be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, they are not the same. You are 016. You are 017. We are not the same. Now move to 017. Bonkers. Truly. It boggles the mind. Maybe it's in status container, potentially. But it doesn't make sense. It just, I can't wrap my head around it. So it says these are the same. What are they? What exactly are these? Let's see. Yeah, let's console log you. Right here. And let's do source as well. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna move you to completed. So droppable ID and then here. 16, 17 index. Oh, let me quickly check here. It worked. Is the I get it. I didn't think I need this at all. I think that was the issue. I didn't understand why that issue only popped up now, but okay. It's probably because we changed status to be its own thing now. Ah, I'm so smart. Everything just works now. Perfect. Okay, cool. That means we are good to go. That would also explain why at the beginning it was so buggy. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I think. I hope. Not really. Yeah, never mind. Maybe I'll be smart tomorrow. Not right now, though. Okay, that fixed the bug. I don't know why it fixed the bug, but it did. Hey, we have a Martian in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, now we can actually go to this part here. So I'm thinking, if we do maybe the first three, we can potentially jump over to the game dev. Depending on how I feel, I might not want to do game dev. I just haven't been in the mood for Lua a lot lately, so we'll see. But I might jump over. I'm thinking of jumping over. That could be fun, but who knows. Okay, so let's add an option to update the project title. So here we have YouTube, right? Now we need to be able to update that. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, let's see. Project. Yeah, this is in the project. If we take a look down here, there's the project title. So I'm thinking we do the same thing we do here. You click on it, you get an edit box. If you don't click on it, nothing happens. That could be nice. I just don't know, because that edit box is going to be very small if you think about it. So yeah, we'll see. So let's see, status container. Let's go here. And how did we do here to get that? Oh, we just have edit. Oh, okay, neat. Makes my life easier. Paste that here. And it handles status title. This will be handle project title change. Just copy that. But handle project title change. And let's see, it checks, we don't care about that. Yeah, then we can create a use state. State, new project title. Make that a capital N, and then it doesn't need to be anything, to be honest. Let me just do that. And check if the new project title is empty. And title cannot be empty. The project ID is not provided, or it's not a string, or there is no project. Tell it that we cannot find the project. Here we pass in the data. Let's just check. I think the API already has functionality for that. Let's see, put handler. Yes, it already does. Let's see here. Cool, yeah. All I need is to copy that, paste that there, update. Title can then become this. And is it not called title? What is it called then? It is called title. But you're wrong then. What's wrong? I don't understand. When title does exist, what are you talking about? It's not assignable to type. Oh, it's because there should be in data. My bad. Data. Makes sense. But why then should this be in data? But this one up here should not be in data. What makes it different? Show me. Oh, here you just do that. Okay. I guess it makes sense. In a sense, I don't know. Yeah, it's also safer if you do this, but that means you have to type more. You have to do a lot more editing. Oh gosh, the chat has been so active. I haven't been reading it. Sorry, my friends. Let's see what's up. Oh wait, never mind. It just looks very active, but it wasn't. What language? This currently is TypeScript. Why wouldn't you use Trello? Sick. Let's see. Is Trello open source? I might use it. No, it's closed source. Sorry, friends. I shall not use Trello. I shall make my own Trello, and it shall be awesome. Like, I'm thinking, here we do the same. Not in this one. I mean to go into this one, and we do the same as done with the other one. We copy these. No, stop. And then we just add them as we need them. This is a very stupid way to do it, probably, because this means every time you want to see that is just, now we're gonna keep data. Data will, in the long run, data will be better. Always, 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 always. I'm not gonna shoot myself in the foot like I did last time. This time I'm just gonna do it from the get-go. Everything shall be correct. Again, here we only need that. And we can update that to be update project data. And we can change that to new project, or no project, that also works. I could not update project. And in data, set new project title, and then here could be set project user project. Okay, set user project, and this could be new project, and this is not what it shall return. It shall return this. So we paste that there, we import it because we need it, and Bob's your uncle. I don't know, what is that? Is that like a full project? Yes, it is. Just do that. And why are we getting an error? Okay, that's fine. We just copy that, paste that here, and I think we're still missing a couple of things. Let me just quickly go check here. Go in it. There we go. And we see nothing. Are we missing nothing? That can't be right. Handle status title change. Okay, but when do you check if this is being changed and what is being changed to? Handle status title change. Oh, you just make it E? forgot all this code so badly. Okay, we take in E, which is a string then. And then we do not need new project title, in fact. So we can remove that, and we can make this E. That's a terrible name. I should change that. Project title. There we go. And in theory, this should just work out of the box. I hope. I click on this. Ah, neat. YouTube 2 could not update project. Damn. Bad request. Let's see. Why could you not update? Console.log log data. Let's see. What's the chat saying? Trello is just a website to make to-do list app if you are gonna plan out things beforehand. In a sense, yes, but it's also a great way for teams to manage each other's projects, or not projects, but each other's like workload. The same as with ClickUp. Like here we have a ClickUp. I can actually show you because we're not working on this project anymore, so I can just as well show you what we used to do. Job. Yeah, I think it was this one. It forces me to open it from the same tab. That's disgusting. Okay, so basically, here we have everything we used to. This was going to be a pretty nice thing. Very awesome for third world countries that has like work opportunities. But yeah, it's a deprecated project at this point. Yeah, so basically this guy's doing this guy's doing that. I think there were like other people here as well, but they left, so their logos got removed here. And it's easy to know what the other guy's doing, and once you're ready, you just move it to QA, you do quality assurance, you move it to closed or whatnot, or back to in progress. Very useful if you have a big team. But yeah, that is... Yeah, if you're just one person, it's not as useful, but if you have like a team, it can be really useful. Like I know with my work, we also use Trello. And it does help because I need to know what my co-workers are doing, otherwise I'm just going to do their work for them, which is not very efficient. Let's see here. Please help me code Lua. With what do you need help, my friend? Yes, what do you mean by help me code Lua? Explain to us. Let's see how we can help. I want to learn how to code Lua. Where, you ask? If you want to learn to code Lua, you just search learn Lua on YouTube. Once you search learn Lua on YouTube, I'm right here. You see 4 hours. Once you've learned these 4 hours, you're basically good to go. You will know Lua. It's as simple as that. You just watch my crash course and boom. Bob's your uncle. You are set. Did I put that console log there? Yes, I did. Let's see. Why did it not work? YouTube 2. And let's see what's happening here. Is it not requesting this one? Project ID index should be requesting this one. But it says there's an issue. Maybe if I remove that, it should be fixed. I know that's a thing in, what is it, like Flask? Where if you sometimes have that, it causes an issue. No? What do you mean? What are you telling me, my friend? Where's the network tab? Let's see. What's going on? Please explain. Here we go. Bad request. What is bad of this request? It just has data which has title YouTube 2. There's nothing bad about this request. Invalid request for project retrieval. Retrieval? Oh, this is a post request. Ah, that should not be a post request. This, however, or this should be a put request. Request type, so I can still change it. Which was the third one? Yes, okay. You can make that a put request. Dot put. There we go. That should fix it. Okay, let's see. If we are lucky, this time I don't know. Did it fail? Did it pass? It seems to have passed. Let's refresh. It worked. Okay, neat. So it just needed to be a different request then. Nice. Let me just pop out the chat here so I can actually see it. So they're on small. Pop out chat. Much better. Let's see. What are you doing? Currently I'm working on my Trello clone, or ClickUp clone, or whichever one you want to use. Yeah, it is something I'm working on the side. Not really anything big. Before I forget, let me just mark that as completed. Yeah, sometimes I wouldn't have to use ClickUp to manage it anymore. I can just use it. That'd be pretty neat. Okay, next up can be the description. That shouldn't be too difficult either, because now we have a set for what we're going to do. Now all we do is we just copy the set. We move it here. But see, now we have another issue. I'm thinking. Maybe we should have... No, we can't. Never mind. It's not an issue. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Disk. And this feature is I'm going to have 50 billion lines of code because I'm going to copy paste this the whole time. Not my brightest moment, but I'll probably leave that to future me to fix. Project or for future me. Man, my English is just going into the trash today. And description, and boom, this should immediately work. Like, I shouldn't have to do a thing. What's happening here? Wait, are these not the same? Maybe there should be .text. Okay, it can't just be typography, it should be typography.text. That's weird, but okay. I'm not gonna judge you for that. It's cool. Save that. I should make this page update because it is not updating. Let's see, it's cool. Cool. Now let's make the page update because for some reason it is not. Are we not getting a new project back? Maybe it's the old project that's returning. Let's see. And the put request project.value. What is this? Project model. Does it find one? Oh, I think it finds it before it updates it. Ugh. It's fine. I shall just do it myself then. A new project. I don't think I'd really need. I just need to change one thing. So we can just go up and just go here. Up. No. Up. There we go. And then title should be. Wait, what did it import? Did it import anything? It felt like it did. No, it didn't import title. Knew it. Okay, and then since we have the title, we just wait. This is the description. That's fine. Put that there. Description. What is happening? Up is probably not allowed. Proj. There we go. And this should be like that. Okay, that's why it didn't work. And what is the issue now? Undefined is not assignable to object ID. What do you mean? I'm literally passing in the original project. There is nothing that changes. I don't understand. If you couldn't hold it before, why can't you? Or if you could hold it before, why can't you hold it now? It's the same thing. If I were to remove this, it will be the exact same thing. I can't understand why it is throwing me this error. Fine. As you wish, I guess. Sometimes TypeScript makes me confused. It might just be because I didn't have enough sleep, but that doesn't really... I don't think that's the case. I cannot be wrong, as I'm the programmer. Anyhow, let's see. It looks nice. Thanks, I'm using Ant Design. And yeah, I think I'm using... Yeah, it is Ant Design. And this is nice. I think it's a cool addition. Okay, that updates immediately. That's it, okay. Are we going to do some num coding this stream? You know what? I might actually do some of that as well. Because, let me just mark this. Because the other day, I said my background music player works. But I kid you not. Today, look what happened. What's this? So I might see what is going on here. Is it throwing an error? What's happening? Okay, here we go. So I might check out what is going on there. But I still think it might be a version issue of like MPV or something. Maybe MPV has gotten an update or something. And now it just doesn't want to work. But the thing is, I think, let me just confirm, but I think it worked on my laptop. Let's see. There we go. It worked on my laptop. So something somewhere is going bonkers. The thing is, I'm using the same version or the same distro with the same versions of as everything else on my laptop, you know. So I didn't understand why it works on my laptop, but it doesn't work on my desktop. What is the difference? What does the one have that the other does not? You know? So yeah, maybe I'm just going to copy that executable to my system and see if it works. Maybe there's something with the executable and maybe the git is different or something. I don't know. That's going to be a harsh one. So I might do a little bit of nim trying to figure that out. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Let's see. Task title. Okay, so currently we click here, we can't change the task title, but it should be changeable. Okay, simple enough. We go to this one here. Oh no, which was the other one, I think. Yeah. Status container. You can keep you open. And then we go to project status card. And here we go. Now all we do is we copy this here. We go here and we paste it. And we of course just need to pass in the set. I don't think there is a set. We'll just need to update the entire project, I think, for the entire task. Not really sure. The number one reason I use TypeScript is because of the amazing IntelliSense. I wish Nim had this. Like, just look at this. I hover over it. Boom. All my imports are there. It's easy to figure out what the issue is. I truly wish Nim had this sort of IntelliSense. And Ruby on Rails. If both of them had this like level of just developer friendliness, it would have been so cool. Handle task title change. And that leaves us a good question. how do we know if we want to change the description or title? Like, let's say we have this, right? If I click on here, how do I know if I want to change the title or the description? What we could do is when we click on it, we get like a pop-up, because later on we might want to do other things in here. For example, if we click on, what am I looking at? Okay, go to the board. If we click on this here, then you get a whole pop-up. I don't want mine to be this complex. That's just overkill for me. But then we have like this, you know, and we can change this here, and we can maybe add people to the card here and whatnot. I think that could be a good idea. Like, but that's a big change. That change is going to require more than just a quick fix. Yeah. Let me just remove that for now then. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to leave this one, and I'm going to go over to the gaming one. And we can quickly work on that game, and then we can maybe jump over onto the music player. And it's git add dot git commit dash m add update project title, git push, and then we can just do a quick merge, because I think the main branch is broken. So let me just confirm it. Look at the bug tracker and compare and pull. Yeah, for the most part, yeah, no major changes. Yeah, cool. That should also fix any bugs that might have been left on main for a while. There isn't like a div here. Oh, there is a div. I should maybe move it into div instead of main. Would potentially be much smarter. Yeah. Because I had to guess div is before main. Okay, cool. Create and pool. Can I just merge from here? No. Okay, just create a pool, I guess. And then we merge. Confirm merge. Okay, now the code should be updated, at least on div. I think main is potentially still fine. I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, div should now be fixed if it was broken. It was probably broken. Cool. Neat. And yeah. So let's quickly work on that game. Hopefully we can get a couple of things done. Why is the chat so silent? Why are you guys not saying anything? I feel so lonely. Well, it wasn't in here. Let's see. No, I don't think it was in here. Maybe in Lua Fun. What's in here then, if it's not in here? Or maybe it was in that project. Let me just check again. Oh yeah, it is here. Never mind, I just wasn't looking. Oh yeah, why didn't anyone mention anything? The text is probably like super small. Let me just maybe make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Like here was like coding with the text so small, it was probably like a centimeter on your screen. Like if you're watching this from a phone, it would have been horrible. There we go. Okay, this should be good for anyone else watching from a phone screen. My bad. Usually I change that beforehand. Okay. I didn't know that Steve has made C++ Crash Course. Yeah, of course. I made a Pascal one as well. Although I don't think a lot of people care about Pascal. Okay, I can remember. What are we doing in here? Let's see. Cards move upwards when scaled, so it goes behind. Oh yeah. Just to give you guys an idea of what's happening here. Oh. Oh, my bad. I used a script. Is it not run? Yes, it is run. Why are you not? chmod plus x run.sh. There we go. No code to run. Your game might be packaged incorrectly. What are you talking about? Maybe it's because, yeah, let's just chmod plus x, anything that ends with an sh. There we go. That might be what's causing the issue. Yeah, okay, there we go. Do you have a GitHub account? Yes, I am Weebnetsu. I never heard of TL. Oh, TL is just Lua, but it has types. For example, power up your Lua, I think. I can remember what they called that video. Let's see. TL with Lua. Let's try that. Here we go. Yeah, so I made a video on it. It's basically just Lua, but with type. So it's like where you have JavaScript, but then JavaScript also has TypeScript. So it's kind of the same. We can actually watch like a little preview of this. Just to kind of give you guys an idea. Or actually, we don't need to watch a preview. I can show you. So basically, let's quit this. So this is just a love project. Very simple. Where is my main? Here we go. So you'll notice it has the same things as normal Lua. But we can add just like types. Like this should be a string array. I think that's an array, I can remember. Haven't coded Lua in a while. And yeah, it's the same as normal Lua. It's just this time you have types. So here you usually just say joystick. So it would be like this. Let me just stop. So usually it would be like that. But in this case, we specify it should be this. And it just makes it easier to code. So yeah, that's about all it really is. You can watch this video. It's not bad. And you'll notice it has like a bunch of perks. This will actually be the next or the final Lua game dev tutorial. Because a lot of people also asked in that video to make a TL game dev tutorial. Or at least the project of TL. So I thought we can merge them. And then everyone can also learn about TL. You can follow along even if you're just using Lua. So it shouldn't be a problem for normal Lua users. And so on. Because the only difference that TL has over Lua is the types. You know, you can run normal Lua code and you'll get the same output. Let's see. Give me the link. I'll share the link. Let me see. I'll actually share the link to this video as well for anyone who wants to see it. So here is the GitHub link, and here's the link to the video if anyone wants to see it. Where is... Oh, the chat is going at each other's throats here. That's pretty scary. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, yeah, so currently, just so we all know what the issue is, the problem we have is when we play this Lua game, I'm just going to pull cards. Okay, so you'll notice here, it moves up. But every time, like we run out and we get more cards. Give it a second. There we go. You see it moves up more and more and more. But this is an issue because now you notice like once you have like 5 here, you're not going to be able to access this anymore. So that makes it a little bit difficult. So first thing we should do is we should increase this. So when this goes smaller, you increase it so it can go further here. Not only that, it shouldn't be going up this much. It shouldn't be going up a little bit, if at all. It shouldn't actually be going up at all now that I think about it. Yeah, so that's the only issue. It's mostly just a scaling issue. Once I fix the scaling, then we're basically good to go. And the scaling should be, in theory, instead of card.tl, I think. Maybe actually in player.tl instead of card. Let's see here. Remove card, no. Draw, maybe. Allow the graphics to push. Yes, here we push graphics, so the scaling is contained and doesn't affect everything else. She sounds British. Ah, yes. But unfortunately, my friend, she ain't British. She is South African. Let's see. Yeah, so here we scale it. But when we scale it, we should maybe change the positioning just to go down again. But where exactly do I sit where it should be in terms of positioning? Maybe the... No. Maybe in card, potentially. Show playable cards. Maybe here. No, but it should be in draw. If anything, it should be here. I've been working this code for so long. Like, I only started working on it again for like a couple of days ago. So now I'm just so confused about where everything is. So yeah, so here we scale it. That shouldn't have... Yeah, here's card draw. We should maybe pass in if it is being scaled. And if it is being scaled, depending on who's drawing it, like... Stop. Okay. Depending on who's drawing it, we should change the positioning. Okay, so self.playable. And here's the Y position. So all we need to do, rotation is com. Yeah, we just need to pass it in. But that now leaves the question of why exactly am I not passing in all those values here? I have the card type, a number, and then boolean, but I didn't pass them in here at all. Why? Well, the rotation should just be 0, I think. So that doesn't matter. So just 0 and false. And then we can pass in scaled. But you should know which scaled, like, which scaling level. Like, is it scale level 1? Because there's 2 different versions. Yeah, that makes it difficult. Because now, again, we have an issue where the scaling is going to determine. We can always just check, or we can always just make this global or more global. Maybe pass it in or make it like going to the utils file. Because when it goes into the utils file, I don't think we have to worry about it then. Yeah, because then we can access it from anywhere. So if it's scaled, yeah, this will also then work for the computer. Yeah, okay, let's move it to utils. We copy this. We paste it here. Remove that, of course. We add our commas. And there we go. Now we should just update the type to include these two. Oh, why are they using camel case? I should fix my code. I can't even keep casing anymore. Who am I? Like, I used to be this this model student. Now look at what I'm doing. I can't even keep my casing the same anymore. Okay, so that should work. Yeah. The scale of cards being drawn to the screen if scaled down. Okay, now we don't need these anymore. We just get it from utils. So here, select all of these. Utils dot, and then free row scaling. There we go. Then we do the same here. Utils dot to row scaling. Okay, that makes my life so much easier. Now all we do is we pass it in here. Here. So then we go 2 or 3, depending on which one it is. Local free row scaling will be this. So it's just a boolean this time. That will make it easier. And then we can have one for 2, which will of course contain this. Then we copy that, we paste it here, and now we can just pass this in, so depending on which one it is. I just want to do an inline if statement in them. I think it's just like 2-row scaling if, or not 2-row, thing about like we did this if 2-row scaling, else not. Is this not how we do it? Is it just like if? We can't put an if statement in here. Okay, makes sense, I guess. But that now makes it more difficult because maybe we can just put an if statement here. I don't think it will matter. If 2-row scaling, then else if 3-row scaling, end. Okay. Then paste one there, paste one there, and we can put an else, of course, in case it's any of them. And we don't have a formatter, that's fine. Want to create an enum with 2-row scaling, 3-row scaling to use a match. That could be a good idea. I feel a bit lazy, but that is most likely the best idea. How does one create an enum again? I can't remember. Let me go check out Teal on GitHub, because I can't remember. I think we can create enums. We should be. This one. And we can just go to the docs. Enum. Okay, yeah, here we go. Enum. Enum state open closed. Record X. Yeah, because that could be the best idea. I think you're very smart. I think you just solved my issue. Yeah, long run wise, that would be the best idea. But now I'm gonna make it global. I think. Do I need to make it global? No, I don't think so. I think we can just pass in a string, meaning if we go to the card TL, here we could just add scale, And that could be like the scaled enum. So enum card scales 2 rows, 3 rows, and let's just go 1 row as well. 1 row. Let's go S just to like keep it the same. Or 1 row would be fine. I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay. I don't even think we need rows. I'll leave that for future me. I think I'm too tired for that. Okay, so this would be fine, I think. And now all we do is withdraw. We pass that in. Card scale. So then scale colon. You can refactor later. Just go on doing what you're doing. Didn't want to interrupt your fault. Hey, no thanks, but you did help. You did help a lot, because in the future this is going to be a lot better, because if I have to fix it later, this part here specifically, and I already implemented it a different way, it's going to be a massive pain, because this is going to have like work everywhere in the code now. So it's a good thing that you brought it up, because otherwise I would have been to put it in. There's no really better way to put it, but I've been screwed. Okay, so why can't I use this exactly? Card scales. It's an unknown type. How do I get that type? It's in here, so I should, in theory, just be able to get that type. I completely forgot how to use TL. Unknown type. Why is it an unknown type? I can't remember. Is this not how it works? Should I be putting it somewhere else? Is com. What do you mean is com? This is in card. Yeah, this is also in card and draw. And here's is com, which is a boolean, which goes before scale. So in theory, it shouldn't cause an issue. Yeah, because I think it should just work. But I don't see any other like enums here. It could be that it is like that because we cannot use that enum. Being hovered over. And let's see here. Yeah, it might be because that enum cannot be found if it's... No, but wait, we have this here. Card type dot available card colors. Oh. Oh. My bad. The syntax with teal is a little confusing, I'm not gonna lie. Because this isn't the first time that got me, I can guarantee you that. Okay, then now that we have scale, we can move this up or down as needed. So... let's see here. This should be able to like do a if scale equal nah, I don't think that's gonna work. And how do I access like what's inside of here again? I can't remember. Let's see here. How do I do it here inside of color? I think I'm thinking too TypeScript of this. I should just think normal Lua, because I'm thinking TypeScript says we do this, but this isn't TypeScript, it's teal. So there's a good chance that this isn't what we expect it to be. Okay, that's fine then. If scale is equal to, and now the question is, do I put text there or do I check for something else? Then There's no free equals. Again, TypeScripting. Again, what if I said rows? That goes in error? Does it seem like it? No. Okay. So that would cause an error. That's good to know. That makes my life easier. If we do that, or by default you should be that. If you're 2 rows, yeah, then we can change ypos to be ypos plus, how much do we scale it down of? We scale it down with 0.8. How would that translate into pixels? Okay, let's add 40. Let's see how that works. If 40 doesn't work, we'll change it and tweak it. Else if, and we don't need brackets. There we go. Else if scale is equal to 3 rows, then we can just pass this in there. And yeah, we should be good. We just maybe make that 80, double whatever this is. One could, nah, it would be better not to. Yeah, okay, so this should, in theory, fix our issue. If we go here to player, then we don't need this. We just need to know exactly what scaling it's using. And then we can pass that in that enum value. Yeah, okay, cool. So if it's using this, and it's in a global type. Yeah, never mind. Let's bring this back for now. Later on, I'll be able to fix this because this part shouldn't be that difficult to fix. I don't want to sit with this one the whole day, so let me just go here. I'm not going to pass in anything. We can just keep this like this, normal. This can be 2 rows, and this can be 3 rows. Now, if we run it, let's see how it works. Play. Oh, wait, it's lower. Why is it being drawn lower? Oh, it's because of this else here. My bad. These two should be flipped. Okay, that should fix it. Play. Okay, that's good. It is lower. It worked, kind of. That means we're on the right track. Let's maybe plus 60. And here, that would be 120 if we double it. It's better, I think. What's happening here? Is it me or is this getting higher? I think it is, because these look fine now, but these are like super high. What are we coding today? We are coding Uno. But this Uno specifically is very difficult to figure out. And see, all we do here is we minus by 40. If it's being but that's if it's being hovered over. If it's playable, we just minus it by 20. In theory, it should not go that high. Like, wow. If you know what I mean. Just wow. Yeah, like this is how it should go. And you can see it's not high at all. But if we do this, like why is this going up so high? What's just what? Self.y. Oh, it's because we're not using ypos itself. We're using self.y. Maybe we should do that. In which case, it should in theory fix our issue. I think. Hopefully. Okay, it did. That's good. That is good. That means we're getting somewhere. If we go to 3 lines. Insane. Okay. Okay, it's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. We can maybe bring the rows up a little bit. But it's really a lot better than what it was. Let's see here. So here we draw the cards. And here we just change the scaling. Update card positions. If it starts in the third row, third card row height, if that is equal to 0. What? If that is equal to 0, then make it that height plus the original card height. Let's divide this by 2. Or by like, not 2, but 1.5. I want to see how that will look. Yeah, that's better. Because now it's a little bit more compact.
Uno.
Yes, that is much better.
Uno.
Because it doesn't block the view of what's the card behind it. But it does take up a lot less space, which is actually a ton better. Let's see here. How many programming language are you professional in? Well, I know a lot of programming languages, but the only ones I'm really professional in is Python and TypeScript. And the Dart. The rest I'm just kind of like going with the flow. But yeah, those 3 are the ones I'm professional in. I won't even say I'm professional in Lua. I haven't coded that in so long, I've lost any professionalness I might have had. And when you add multiple rows, the drawing area needs space. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean. I think that's actually where we started with this whole thing. But it just like kept going down the chain of command. And now we're here where we like try and just make everything fit. But yeah, let's see here. Where were we last when we changed where? Here, okay. So if hovering, that's fine. Let's add more here. I'm thinking, instead of 60, let's make it 100. And then let's make this 200 and see what happens. Because I still think it's too high. So let's see, because otherwise you can't really see. Yeah, see, now it's better. It's a lot better now already. Wait, did you see that bug? What?
Uno.
Oh, it's just because of the updating.
Uno.
Okay, so here we can bring it down even more. I think this manual way of bringing it down is, in the long run, a very stupid decision. It's going to bite us in the butt. Especially once we port this to Android. It's going to truly bite us in the butt.
Uno.
I didn't see. And we can bring it down more. I'm thinking 500. Or is it actually being triggered? Because it almost doesn't feel like it. It probably is. I'm just probably too impatient.
Uno.
Stop winning.
Uno.
It's better. I think. Is it really? It's really just a difficult, a very tight fit. As you can see. Because unless I want to make everything else smaller, which in turn, if it's on a smaller screen, will make it more difficult to see and tap. You know, it's... especially this. Maybe I should move this up. No, but then it might interfere with the... Or I could always make the AI a little bit smaller. Like calm. Com doesn't need a massive hand, you know, I think. That could be a good idea, because if I make Com a little smaller, I can move everything else up. And then the player will have a lot more space to work with. So once it goes smaller, it's not going to be this difficult to fix everything. Or to, not fix it, but to position it. Yeah, so let's make this smaller and move everything up. And let's see here. How do we make the players' cards smaller? Then we can just apply this to the AI. It's not like the player will need to even touch the AI's cards. They will just need to know how many cards the AI has in their hand. Yeah, so copy this. And let's go to Com. And let's see, where's draw? Here, okay. Now we just need to make sure we graphics it. And then pop here. Oh, but it returns this. I don't know if that's going to... I don't think... let's see. I think that's going to cause an issue. The popping. Yeah. Because when you pop it, it removes the scaling. But it needs to return it. Does it need to return it? That's the good question. And let's see here. Yeah, it does, because here we have card is equal to com.draw. So we will need it. Otherwise, we just take this, we save it in a variable. Local card is equal to boom. And then we just return card. Problem solved. And in theory, now the AI should have very tiny cards. Or not. You know, whichever. Oh, that's a draw card. Oh, that's why it... never mind. Never mind. We want to be here. Draw. Oh, we just pass in nil, and I will... okay. We just pass in nil. We move this upwards. And now... okay, there we go. That's a lot better, because now not only can Com put a lot of cards on here without it like overflowing, but we can also move everything up. Okay, so let's go to deck and let's move this up, because I like that everything is like in the center. Like here, as we can see, it's almost perfectly in the center, and that just feels nice. But I think it's just better to move it up. Let's see. Shuffle, generate deck, draw. Here we go. Image draw. What's this? Number boolean. Oh, this is for tilt. Oh yeah, my bad. Because if you're hovering over it, it should tilt it. Okay, yeah. Then here's image, colon, draw. But exactly where do I tell you where to actually... image? Where's image coming from? X position, Y position. 50 and card height plus 70. Okay, card height plus... I don't think we have to plus anything. We can probably just do that, and it should, in theory, bring it up enough. Might even want to subtract. No, that's perfectly fine. Cool. Then it's the played deck. And let's see. CPY pause. What is CPY pause? Why didn't I document this? Anyhow. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Here we have draw. Okay. Then we just do card to draw. Like normal. Okay. Makes sense. And self.cards. Play deck XY. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's just remove that. Might want to add 10. Just to keep it even. Ooh, whoops. I hope you guys didn't get a jump scare from that. Yeah, no, we can remove that minus or that plus 10. I think it's fine. And then finally, it should just be the Uno button. That we could potentially even keep where it is. Or maybe not, I don't really care. It's not going to make a difference. Okay, everything's moved up now. That means...
Uno.
Okay, so we're already on a better
Uno.
path. If they, I can stop winning.
Uno.
Yeah, see now, even if we have 3 rows, it's already a lot better. What we could do is, once we get to 4 rows, which hopefully we'll never have, we need to have a breaking point at some point. So yeah, once you get to 4 rows, or 5 rows, or whatnot, I'm just going to break it. But once we get to 4 rows, what we could do is we could increase the amount. Yeah, I should just fix that. And now we should increase the amount that can fit here. Okay. And that fixes the problem with nothing's able to fit. Of course, later on we can tweak the UI to look a little bit better than this, but I think we're good. During trash, on an operation. Let's just file directory. Okay, I know what that is. Okay, get status. And let's see here. Not a git repo. All that work. Let me just cd back and move open source Uno to OS or something and get the git repo. That is very stupid. I hate that my file backup software does that. It makes me so furious because I know it doesn't need to do that. It can literally just also back up the git file. It's not that difficult. Anyhow, git clone. Okay, cd cp-r dot slash oss here. Okay, that should update anything that needs updating. Cool, that looks good to me. I think we did good. Yeah, okay. Now if we say git status, okay, there we go. Git add dot git commit fix assets colliding or collision on player and overflow, I guess. Feature me will definitely understand what I meant by that message. Okay. That's one thing down here. What was the issue? Was that the issue? Yes. We can later on just tweak that a bit more, but for right now that's fine. I'm not going to add animations right now. I do not have the energy for that. Animations is the most difficult part of this whole thing. Display better when a player presses Uno. Oh yeah, so you can actually see you do that. Then we can do that later. I think that's a good one. We can maybe have like a pop-up that says Uno, that like shows everyone, hey, someone pressed an Uno, because I want to make it a multiplayer later. Maybe. We'll see. I want to do that, but I might not. But it would be fun if I did. Cool. Okay, next up, I think we can maybe go to Nim. So we did some TypeScript, then we did some Lua, or Teal, and now we can do a little bit of Nim. So let's go to code, Nim, fun, YTB player. Get status. What's the get here? I guess we do have get. All the changes are still. Now my question is, let me quickly compile it on my laptop and send it over to me on my desktop. I need to see why, if it's my desktop, something here is going wrong, or if it's my laptop. Let's see. Okay, let's play and see. Okay, it still works here, even after I compiled it from source. Let's do a build. And let's see. Okay. Okay, so it still works. Let's send that. Nemo here. Because I need to know, is it this that's causing the issue or something else? Okay, we can open up Discord. And I'm just going to send it to myself. Or something, I don't know. Let's send it in a coding chat. I think that should be fine. I can delete it afterwards. Okay. Now let me just open up Discord here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. It's starting. Okay, let's go to coding. Let me download that. Why did you need to open up a browser to download that? Anyhow, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now it's in our downloads. Let me just move it from, or copy it from my downloads, because I don't know what's everything inside my downloads. What was it called? Was it not called YT? It is. YTB. Why were you getting Git? Oh, that's because, my bad, I should go into downloads. YT BGM player, and we just copy it here. Chmod plus x YT BGM player. Let's run it. Okay, it's got to be my desktop then. Something here isn't working, because this works perfectly fine on my laptop. So why is it not working here? I just hope the music isn't bothering you guys. My neighbor. Anyhow, so let's see here. I wonder why it's not working on my desktop. What is different between my desktop and my laptop that it works on the one but not the other? It's the same compiled program. Let's see. Code dot config Is it maybe like the playlist? Is something done wrong here? This looks right to me. Let me just quickly check on my laptop. Is that the same? .config. I wonder, could it be the space? Could this space be what's causing that issue? Dependencies. See, that was what I was thinking first as well. But the thing is, my desktop or my laptop is based off of my desktop. Everything that's on my desktop is on my laptop. So if it's not on my desktop, it's not on my laptop. So it couldn't be another dependency because I do have MPV, I do have YTDLP, I have the development libraries. So it doesn't make sense. So let's see. Let's go YTBGM player and let's add a playlist. And let's also, we can do it from here. Let's go to music and your stream music. Okay. I'm going to move stream music to stream like that. Because if it's the space, we can fix that easily. You know what? I think it might be the space. It just hit me. It might actually be the space that's causing that issue. I think we just figured it out. Let's see. Let's add a playlist and just a PWD here. And do stream, of course. PWD. Copy this. Because this might just be deprecated code. Because before we converted it to use the library instead of the what's name, instead of the command, it might have changed. Stream. Okay. Time for the ultimate test. So stream is 5. It's the space, guys. It's this here. That's what's causing the issue. Because without it, it works perfectly fine. But with it, it causes an issue. Oh my word, you're telling me for weeks I have spent trying to figure that out. But at the end of the day, that was the issue? Of course. Okay. So all we need to find is a space and we just need to inject that into there. So here we have clean file path. What do? Clean file path checks if it is absolute and replaces the space with a backslash. What? But it does replace what? I literally do that already. Now I'm confused because it already replaces it with a backslash. So that doesn't make any sense. Huh. Then I think it's MPV parsing the space that we make a backslash. Maybe if, I don't want to remove this because then we'll, yeah, if we remove it, it's two different. You know what we could do? I think I know what we could do. I think we remove that. Oh. And then we do this. And just of course put an ampersand here. And then do that. So you put it inside of quotes. Then it doesn't matter. In theory, now it should work without an issue. I hope. let's see, play playlist 2. Failed to open home Netsu. Ugh. So that was not. I guess it makes sense that that didn't work. That was just kind of a hunch. But wait, here's a backslash. It should have a backslash, right? Let me just echo this out. Let x is equal to that, and just for just console or echo. Wait, we can't echo. I forget, we can't echo. Let's just show message. Show message x. Okay, there we go. Oh, show message. Oh, it's because it. Let me just plop that. It's always stupid to me that compiled languages has that issue. Like, to me, that never makes sense why a compiled language should have that issue. Yeah, here it goes. Here we go. So it did add that backslash there. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, and here's also the backslash. Now, why can't it why can't it parse spaces? That doesn't make any sense. I wonder why it's giving me that. Home, Netsu music, stream, backslash space music. Yeah. It's literally just this that's causing the issue, but what exactly is this that it can't work? And I do have stream music now, and there's, yeah, I did add it back. So this doesn't make sense. Why is this causing an issue? That is why I thought adding like quotes around it might fix it, but it didn't. Failed to open no such file or directory. Okay, that should be a little bit faster. I can't hear. Yeah, that's all it gives me. It just gives me the path. Makes sense why it would just give me the path. I might just be a hopeless fool, but maybe if we do it here, it will work. That's kind of my hope, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Let's see. Let's see. And I failed to open. So you guys get any ideas? Oh, I should give my laptop's charger. I'll be back in a second. If my stream by any chance just suddenly stops, I blame it on my... Because I don't know how powerful this plug is. It might crash. All of this output coming out of it. Poor thing is almost carrying this entire house at this point. Alright, let's see. Okay. Well, we're still good. So they didn't trip yet. That might actually just be the other one that trips. I think this one is good. I will check the path. No, the path is normal. Look here. So it's home, Netsu, music, stream, music. Now, if we take a look here, stream music, PWD. Home, Netsu, music, stream, music. We add a backslash here because it can't tell spaces apart. Maybe we should remove that backslash. Maybe if we're lucky, that is the issue. That is the cause of all of this. So let's do this. I'm pretty sure it's going to see it as two different things, but let's hope for the best. My neighbor's music always makes me stress. Because there's vibration the entire house. Okay, let's see here. Wait, what? Wait, no way. No way, what? Was that the issue? No way. What is inside of music? Nothing of importance. No way. Are you telling me that was the thing that broke it? No way. I almost don't want to believe it. What's that? Yo. Alfred, you're like on a like a whole another level. Everything you say like fixes an issue. Who is this legend? No way, every time. You told me to check the path, I checked it, it's fixed. No way. You told me to use an enum because I didn't know what type to use, and it worked. What's next? Can you solve my financial issues as well? No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's see here. That worked. That's insane. That is insane. Okay, that is good. We can commit that because now it's fixed. I should also update it on what's name on the AUR get status. Let's see, license update. What updated license? Huh? I don't think anything updated here. Okay, that's good. Read me something updated here. What updated here? Like, it just says some things updated, but nothing. Oh, let's just fix that spelling mistake. And that one. Okay, cool. Nothing updated here either. Okay, it's fine. As long as, you know, it keeps the good updates. And man, the man page updated? Nah, you're just high, my friend. Nothing updated. Okay. Fix local playlist not working issue. Okay. Push. I have no idea what happened there. Maybe what is this, like the axis? Maybe the axis changed. That could be the issue that happened here, because I know the axis sometimes changes if my file backup system does its thing. Ah, I see. A Haskell chat has entered the chat. How are you reading the Nim book? I think I once wanted to read it, but if I'm not mistaken, it actually you had to buy it. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, you do you, my guy. If you guys need the income, I'm not gonna say no. But in a world where even Rust is like giving their books away for free. If you sell your book, chances are I'm not gonna buy it. Yeah, $39. Yo, Nim. I will just a tip. No one in South Africa, at least, is gonna buy that. $39 in South Africa is a lot. Like, let me just see. Yeah, it's almost 1,000 rand. Like, bring that down to, let's see. Yeah, like $16. Maybe people will buy it. Like, the dollar in South Africa is horrendous. Wow, that's almost $40. No way. Okay, so I guess you can get like the first one for free. Yeah, and here you can get another one for free. Yeah, it's just like when you go to the Rust web page, you can get their book for free. You know? It's just like, yeah, I'd rather use your documentation then. And then the documentation is so good that you don't really need the book. Because it's just, once you understand how the documentation works in them, it's actually very easy to follow along with. You used to live in South Africa. Nice. Where did you move to? Always nice to meet another South African. Or at least previous South African. Oh, so you only lived in South Africa for work-related purposes. Ah. Makes sense. Like, a lot of people take the opportunity to go to another country if their work asks them to. To be honest, my job asked me to go to America or someplace. I might say yeah, maybe, just maybe. Wow, you were all over the place. Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't live in Pretoria anymore. That I'm very happy. Like, anywhere in Gauteng is like a horrible place to live right now. It's just a broken down, dangerous mess there. So yeah, Cape Town is probably the best place in South Africa. Like, I don't know. I've never really heard anything about Port Elizabeth. It's just you just search up murders and see how many news articles has there been, like, in a couple of days. Free. 2 months. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Not a lot of murders. I would say it is. Yeah. It's okay. It's not the best. Probably safer than Gauteng if I had to guess, but I don't know. It is a beautiful country. Like, especially if you like to take a look at Table Mountain, and there's a couple of other like resorts as well, where it's like just so much nature. But yeah, it's a really nice country. It's just this sad that the government is messing it up there as much as it is doing right now. But yeah, no use in complaining. Gotta vote them out. Alright, that is neat. I can't believe we fixed that issue. I wonder, did I make an issue for that one? GitHub, I might have. Let's see. Okay, no issue here. Okay, cool. That is really neat. I can't believe that was the issue. That is insane. That is space could be the issue. And here I thought like it's either my software that's wrong or maybe the dependency that has been broken. It's actually a good thing I tested it out on my laptop. Insane. Cool. Really neat. Alright, so let's see. What's up here? Should we maybe code a feature? I think I'm good. Maybe later. I'm kind of getting tired of coding. I've been doing it all week. Because I started scripting again, so it's literally when I don't code for work, I code for YouTube. When I don't code for YouTube, I code for work. So it's legitimately just 24/7 coding at this point. Yeah, I gotta say, VLang isn't that bad. Like I started like just looking through it because I'm starting to like script it, and overall, I don't think VLang is that bad so far. The syntax is what I really like. Currently, it's just very basic, but the syntax is really nice. We can actually take a look at it. So here's VLang. It's just really simple, and they claim it is very fast. And like HTTP plus time, like look how easy this is. Oh my word. HTTP.get and you get an HTTP request. Yo. Simplicity. And you have a struct. It's very similar to whatchamacallit, Go. And for those of you who know me, I'm a massive Go fan. Or at least used to be. I haven't coded in Go in a long time. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, next up is gonna be Zig. So I've gotten a lot of requests for this as well. I'm kind of waiting for version 1.0 to come out, just so I have like some sort of stable release version. Yeah, Zig to me at least that syntax, or at least it's like, look at this, what's this? You know, like the importing stuff, it just, I don't know, something about it just rubs me the wrong way. Like, look at this, what is going on here? What? It's just things like that. It just makes me a little bit more. And here as well, like print, you have to import std, then you go into debug, you select print, and that, yeah, just very weird. Understand why, but very weird. Or I don't really understand why. I guess I can understand why. It's just weird. So here you select std. Oh, so order independent. Oh, okay, I see. Neat. But yeah, it looks cool. I like how it looks. I'm just more of a NEM guy. I know when I just like learned about Zig, I was like going, should I learn Zig or should I learn NEM? I just like, maybe I'll go NEM for now, do Zig later. And when I saw like these things here, std.input_output.get standard output.writer, it's just like, what is happening? Try Xiller or Gleam. Yo, I really want to try Xiller. Not Xiller, Elixir. I'm thinking of Final Fantasy here. Anyhow. Am I at the right page? Because if I'm not mistaken, that's the language that has almost always uptime. It's just I'm a little bit scared of functional programming languages because this always scares me. It's just like they always look so difficult to read. And for someone who tries, at least at work, to focus on keeping their code as readable as possible, you know, it's just a little bit scary. I know that is why I didn't finish learning Hack, or one of the reasons why I didn't finish learning Haskell is mainly because the syntax was really just strange. I think we're going to learn it again later, but yeah. But it's neat. I like it. I really want to learn this. What? IDRIS. Hey, enjoy your dinner, my friend. For type-driven development. Ooh, that sounds neat. Oh, this is like 2002 web pages or something here. Main IO, main what? So are you like defining a function here and then assigning this value to a function? Oh, it's purely functional programming. Okay, that would explain the weird syntax. Of course it is a functional programming language. Okay, neat. Yo. These are cool. I'm definitely going to learn a couple of them. Pretty insane. You love functional programming languages. I hear a lot of people, like, once you get started, they say you can't go back. But yeah, I'll see, maybe, because another thing I wanted to learn is F#. I think that's also a functional programming language. I'm not sure. I can't really remember. Well, I'd rather not go Microsoft. I'd rather go here. And let's see. F# basics. But I can't remember. I think it was a functional programming language. Maybe. I don't know. It looks kind of easy. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. Because here, F# is also like really nice. But that might just be their marketing department that's speaking. It's similar to Haskell, but with dependent types. Oh. Neat. Huh. It's just fun learning about all of these languages I've never heard of. Yeah, there's a couple of languages that I want to learn. Where is ClickUp? I know there's also C#, but the thing is I don't use Windows, and C# is primarily made for Windows. So it's just like I want to learn it, but learning it is like very difficult. YouTube, it's here. Oh, and Nula. Or Lua, however you want to pronounce it. This is a pretty neat language. So we take a look here. Then it's basically Lua. It's basically Teal. Let's just say that. It's basically Teal. I don't know if it supports Lua libraries though. I hope it does. I don't know if it does though, but I hope it does. A list of built-in libraries, C libraries. Yeah, let's go check the frequently asked questions. Was created with the intent to make efficient compiled language with syntax similar to Lua. Okay, so I don't think it's going to support Lua libraries, but the syntax is supposed to be similar to Lua at least. It is one of the few programmable syntax. Sorry, I'm getting tired. My reading skill is diminishing here. Why does it follow the Lua syntax? It's minimal and simple, and not a lot of features will need to be replicated. Okay, makes sense. It was created to be mixed with Lua programs. See, this is why I think it might support some Lua libraries, but I'm not sure. Where one would use any Lua to make real-time efficient code and Lua for runtime scripting and compiling time. It's insane. Lua was created to be used with C++ or C, right? Now, any Lua was created to work with Lua. What's going to come next? Like XElang is going to like be built so it can work with any Lua, which was made so it can work with Lua, which was made so it can work with C++. Insane. Anyhow, Lua developer or someone who loves Lua, and the compiler is written in Lua. The intent to be hackable. Designing the language. Okay, cool. That's neat. I didn't know you can create a compiler in Lua, but I guess anything's possible. Why does it compile to C first? Basically, it's faster, I guess. Anyhow, what does it use? Not use LL. Okay, cool. It's neat. But yeah. This I really want to start learning. But I don't have time for that yet. There's too many other things. And like there's Zig. And then B-Flang. I can remember why. I think someone requested B-Flang. Oh yeah, I remember someone said it was like similar to C#, or was that me that said that? I don't remember. I just remember someone told me about this. But yeah, it looks neat as well. And let's see here. Yeah, there's C#, Crystal. I wonder, do I like keep the documentation saved? Ah, yes, I do. How smart of me. Language for humans and computers. Oh, I can remember why I added Crystal. I think I just found it somewhere. I thought it looked cool. Oh yeah, because when I got into Ruby, I looked at it. I think a ton of like things similar to Ruby. Ah, yes. But turns out I don't really like Ruby that much. Like Ruby on Rails is really, really nice, but I don't like Ruby itself. I'd say it is my second least liked language. Like add a little bit of types to Ruby, maybe we'll talk again, but until then. Yeah, not a lot. Anyhow. Pretty neat. Cool. Shall we play a game for a while I regenerate my brain cells? Oh wait, let's see. Ballerina Lang. Okay. I'm up for that. Let's take a look at that. It's an open source programming language for the cloud that makes it easier to use, combine, and create network services. So basically a Go wannabe. Well, I guess everything on the end of the day actually comes down to a C wannabe. Okay, let's see here. Say hello. Okay, the syntax at least looks nice. Service / on HTTP server. Okay. It looks really, really easy. Like, this is all you gotta do for a REST API. Yo. Like, most languages needs a couple more lines than these. That's actually neat. This might actually be a good language. Or at least a fun one, if not good. My question is just, where is the documentation? Oh, here we go. Nice. Cool. That's really neat. I like this one. Maybe I'll add it to my list. Very slow. So let's see here. I know. I got it later. I closed my freaking thing. And let's see here. Gleam. Not clean. Gleam. Bang. Clean. There is a clean lang. Yeah. Did you by any chance mean clean? Clean lang. No. Gleam programming language. Otherwise I can just use Google. Maybe Google will find it easier. Ah, there we go. Gleam. A friendly language for building type-safe systems that scale. Ah, this is inspired by Go, I think. Let's see. Install Gleam. Running a project documentation. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Just bring me back to where I started. For PHP users, for Python users. Neat. I like it when they do that. Like, say, if you're coming from Python, this is how we do it here. Very neat. I like it when they do that. It's awesome. Functions. Oh, lambda functions or normal functions. Oh, wait. No, this is just Python. This is Gleam. Okay, neat. Cool. This wasn't bad either. And here's clean. But clean doesn't look as interesting. General purpose pure and lazy functional programming language. It is similar to Haskell and distinguishes itself through increased performance and relatively faster compilation times. Okay. Just take me to just show me what I want to see. What tools can I use to develop? Okay, never mind. Okay, that's neat. I like kind of like ballerina. I might learn this one. Can I have a difficult time explaining my dad what ballerina is supposed to be? Is Lua still popular? Yes. Yes, Lua is still popular. I'd say not where it used to be, but it's still popular. I think especially after Fireship's video blew up again. But even before that, it was still being used a lot, especially with modding. And what's the other thing it's used for? Modding, game dev, and I think there's one other thing. Yeah, but it's still being used a lot. It's just more in the modding community and in the Roblox community. Those two are about the two biggest for Lua. Which isn't bad. Like, each language has its place. Like, JavaScript is biggest in the web development world. Kotlin is biggest in the mobile app developing world. So each language has its ups and downs. Yeah, I think actually I'm just gonna end the stream here. I'm a little tired. Don't think I got enough sleep yesterday. To be honest, by my own stupid mistake, that one. Or maybe I'll keep it, maybe I'll chat a little bit longer. Let's see. What game engines use Lua right now? Well, there is Godot. You can add Lua as a supported language. There's another one. Game engine that uses, not Roblox. I did say Godot, didn't I? Game that uses Lua. There's quite a lot. There's also Love 2D, which is what I usually code in. That uses Lua. There's Roblox. Let's see. Lua game engines. Oh. Yeah, Love 2D is my favorite. Corona, I've heard of that one. Default, that one's also, I've also heard of that one. Ultimate game engine for web browsers and mobile, yeah. And you also have like a bunch of these for 3D game engines or 3D games. I've also heard of Shiba. Yeah, there's quite a lot. I'll actually send this in the Discord. And where's live? There's live. So if you're in the Discord, you can just go to the here and you can actually see that. Shiva's website doesn't want to load, it seems. Maybe they've died. But yeah, Godot also supports it. I'd actually recommend you check out Godot. But implementing it so it actually works, that's the difficult part. Once it works, it's easy. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't even say Java is popular anymore. It is popular, but it's more for legacy systems these days. Most people, they go to something else. Like, even if they want to do like mobile app development, they'd rather go for like Flutter or even React Native, or even Kotlin these days. Yeah, Java itself for new software, I don't think that's popular anymore. Maybe for some startup. Actually, no, it's even less popular for startups. More just for existing ones that, yeah. But yeah, it's just like Java is popular, but for its own thing. Well, Lua is popular for its own thing. Yeah, Unreal. Yeah, Unreal Engine might support it. I haven't. Unreal. Was that just hands outside? Nobody clipped that. Engine Lua support. Let's see. Unreal Engine programming and scripting. Unlua. Okay, maybe it does. Let's see. Oh. Sorry, my Chinese isn't as good as it used to be. Yeah, I guess last I heard it was mostly C++. But I think you probably have like a plugin like Unlua as an example, which you can use with it. Let's see. Should I learn Lua as my first programming language based on your experience as it relates to coding? Yes. I'd say the best choice you can have is either Lua, Python, or JavaScript. Lua is by far, like, if you don't really know what you want to do yet, just go Lua. Because then it will teach you the basics of coding and just how to do everything. Then once you are ready, you can of course jump into a different language if you want to learn a different language. But Lua is nice because you can do game development with it, you can create chat servers, you can mod games, you can basically do anything in Lua. So I'd say learn Lua as your first language. It is like the easiest language you can learn. And once you're ready, once you want to learn something else, you can. And it will be easier since you know Lua. You'll already know what variables are, how to do math and programming, how to display text to the screen, whatnot. Yes, I also hate Java. it was like one of my first languages because I just started learning Delphi, and then later on, once I got my laptop, I was like, okay, I want to choose 2 languages to learn now. So I chose HTML and Java, and oh my word, I hated Java so much. After I started working with Dart, though, I started getting a new appreciation for Java because the syntax is so similar. But overall, I still don't like Java. It is my least liked programming language. It's like Java, Ruby, and then I don't know, remember which one is number 3, but yeah. I think number 3 is PHP. It couldn't be. I actually like PHP. It's probably something else. But yeah, like Java is just horrible. Python, yeah, Python is also a good choice. Like, you can't go wrong. If you choose Lua, you're not going wrong. If you choose Python, you're not going wrong. Basically, it doesn't matter which one you choose between those two. They're both great in their own ways. Lua is great for game development and modding. Python is great for web development, what you might call it, data science. Also with some game development there. Also some apps. Yeah, Python is just as good as Lua. I'd say Lua is easier than Python because it's smaller than Python. But Python in the long run is probably better. But you can always learn Lua. If you like programming, then you can jump over to Python. You know, that's at least how I feel. Does OOP exist in the Lua programming language? Yes, it does in a way. It's more like using a function and just like getting like faking OOP. So it does and it doesn't because you have to fake it. You also have like meta, which I think is like more official OOP, but I never used it. I just use the function method since it's much easier. But yeah, it does exist, but it is completely optional. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. I just use it for game development. But yeah, it's more of a fake class or OOP based system. So yeah. Just don't start with Haskell. Yeah, don't start with Haskell. That's not a good idea. Haskell would just like kill you. It would make your brain just like when a Titan like transforms back into a human, you just like see all that steam. That's what's gonna come out of your brain if you're doing Haskell. Yeah, C++ is also probably not a good idea. Yeah, most of these like, if, just go for a dynamically typed language. Any dynamically typed language is probably a good idea. One, just make sure it's not compiled, because if it's just interpreted and it's dynamically typed, you're basically set. Like Python, JavaScript, Lua. What else is there? Don't go shell. It might be dynamic. I think it's dynamically typed, and might be interpreted. I think it's interpreted. But yeah, not a good idea. Yeah, maybe not the best advice. But either way, Python or Lua, both will be great. Yes, your head will be on fire if you learn Haskell. Yeah, no. Mm. Yeah, if you learn Haskell as your first programming language, you have a brain of your own. Like you're then like the next Einstein or something. Because especially if you don't know how programming works yet, and you just jump into that, but you understand it. Like my word, that would be insane, though. Ah, but yeah, I wonder. Because one other thing I also want to try out is what you call it, ENU. Or I really want to make a tutorial on this. Like this is like the best like intro to game development, I think. The only like downside is it uses nim, which to some this might make them confused. Or at least it's implemented in nim. I don't know if it specifically uses nim, but like it is one of, I think it's just great because you can like start doing 3D game development and it will be so easy. Like I can't wait until I make a tutorial on this. Like that is at some point my goal. And let's see here. What was your programming language? Like my first programming language. It was Delphi. Because my school made me do it. Yeah. It wasn't bad. Like for first programming language, I guess it's not that bad because Delphi specifically teaches you how the user interface connects with your code. But you can learn the exact same thing if you do any other language. However, if you do Delphi first, it might make it a little bit easier to understand. But yeah, Delphi's okay. I just think it's not worth paying the licensing fees for it. Like you get it for free as well. Like there's a community edition. But yeah, it's okay. I think the better one to learn would probably be Qt at this point and not Delphi. But the Qt, on the other hand, uses C++. Unless you use Python, you know, that could also work. But then you won't have type safety on your side. So yeah, maybe Delphi is the base because Pascal isn't that difficult. You know, especially if you're not working with pointers and stuff. Took Haskell in university. That was punishment. Yo, what university would like teach you Haskell? Are they nuts? Yo, like that university is something else then. I like nim language. You can basically extend the language and add your own keywords. Yeah, nim is amazing. I love it so much. You basically get the power of C++, or even C, I would say, but with the syntax of Python. And I love that. It makes it so much easier. And it's fast. You have type safety because it's statically typed. It is amazing. I just wish the IntelliSense was better. But, you know, with time, it will hopefully get better. And I know like the Nim community is also like split between two places because there's Nim and then there's Nim Skull. Nim Skull is basically just Nim, but it's going to go into a different direction in I guess 2 or 3 years from now. So yeah, that's just kind of sad, you know, seeing your community like going down like it is. That's probably how the Rust people feel right now of their community and the fighting state it is. Can you make a tutorial on the Lua programming language? Let me actually show you something. Learn Lua. If you go to YouTube and you search Learn Lua, I'm the first person that pops up, just saying. I have a 4-hour crash course on the Lua programming language for any beginner that wants to learn how to code. It is a great tutorial. I definitely recommend it. Quite proud of it, if I have to say so myself. Yeah, I don't have episodes that, like I have 2 crash courses. This is the one that dives deeper. I also have like a crash course that doesn't dive as deep. So we go here and we just search Lua crash course. You'll see I have 2. So here's the basics one, and then this one dives deeper. So you'll see this one is only 2 hours, this one is 4 hours. This one is basically just for free code camp to use, because I wanted to get one of my tutorials on their channel. And they said this one here wasn't quite good enough, because I didn't have like this mic. You know, I use like this very cheap microphone. I think at some point I even used my phone. So yeah. Is there a framework in Lua programming language for game dev? Yes, that would be Love2D. I also have a Love2D crash course. So here, they're just split into parts. So here you can build asteroids. However, you should watch this one last. We can actually go to the playlist. Where's the playlist? Let's go here, playlist. And we can just go for the crash courses. No, why did you, no. Okay, anyhow, if we go here and search crash, then maybe just load a couple extra. There we go, crash courses. So here you can see like Live 2D crash course for game dev for beginners. So you gotta do this one. Then you go to save the ball if you want to build a game. But this is the only one you really need if you want to learn Live 2D. And in here you can build a game, and in here you can build your second game. We're currently working on the third game. But yeah, basically if you watch them in order. You can also go to Free Code Camp, they have the full one of them merged. Later on I'll upload it to my channel as well, but I'm first waiting for them to get all of their views from it and whatnot. So Lua game dev crash course. There we go, like that. We should see Free Code Camp at top. Yeah, here we go. So I made this, but they just uploaded it for me. So you can also watch this, and it was basically all of them in order. So it's also a little bit simpler to follow along with. Let's see. We had Java or Haskell. I chose, but after some semester of punishment, I fell in love with it. Problem is, few companies use it for production. Ah, that's sad. That's sad. It was like a true love story, but it was never meant to be. Yeah, that is just sad. Even them, your first one to pop out. Oh, am I? Learn them. Okay, at least I'm on the top. That's neat. I always love being at the top. Or near the top. Neat. Yeah. NIM is like so freaking awesome. It's truly my favorite programming language. Your channel is popular. It seems it is, you know. It might only be 10,000 subscribers, but it actually seems like it's more popular than that. I should maybe start asking people to subscribe at the end of my videos. Maybe it will actually help. It seems they do. You know, it's nice because I'm actually growing a lot on Odysee as well, because the developers keep promoting me on Odysee, so like my videos are actually starting to do good here as well. Yeah, let's see here. I'm nowhere to be found. Yeah. Like, it's pretty neat. But my views aren't as great per video, except for my CSS ones. They're actually, for some reason, oftentimes better than the views I get on YouTube. For some reason, I have no idea. But yeah, the views here aren't bad either. Especially when it comes to my crash courses. Yeah, so it's actually nice to see the channel growing, because it means I'll be able to teach more people how to code. Hey, no worries. I'm glad to help. That's why I'm here after all. Make sure to join Lua and Love to the Discord server as well, in case you need help. Yes. Yes. That is also one thing more people should actually start doing. They should start taking a look at the crash or at the Discords for all of these specific channels. Because they'll come to my Discord. I'm just kidding. I don't mind it. But yeah, I think I'm going to end this here. Maybe I shall go get something to eat. Maybe. It is about 7 PM right now. Yeah, I could maybe get something to eat. And yeah, it's been really nice chatting to you guys again. And next live stream, we can maybe like work on that bug tracker a little bit more. And we can maybe like finally start getting to like the nice updating section of it. Where, you know, it's more seamless updating. Because currently it's still kind of a little bit weird. Yeah. So we can maybe work on that a little bit. Or we can even start a new project in a new language. See what you guys come up with. Or we can work a little bit on the num project. We can actually have a little poll. I think that could be a good idea. So on Discord I might release... Wait, can Discord have polls? I don't think so. Oh wait, but you can just react with emojis. That works as well. Yeah, and then we can just vote on it. We can see what we'll be doing. Yo. I gotta say, Wild Duck is... Oh, yo. Something else. This setup for this is super impossible. But once you've set this up, it's actually kind of neat. It's basically your own little email server. The setup is just horrendous, but after that, it's pretty neat. But yeah, we shall end the stream here. Actually, seems like my stream is already struggling to handle it. But yeah,